Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 34 of my weight loss journey and of posting every day until I reach my goal weight of 150 pounds. I'm following the starch solution plate building method, doing a 50-50 plate with all or most of my meals, where I have 50% starchy vegetables and 50% non-starchy vegetables. I've lost about 7-8 pounds in the last month following this method. So if this is something you're interested in, losing weight without counting calories and eating lots of starches and plants, then stick around. I will show you everything that I am eating today. I weighed in first thing this morning as usual. Before I eat or drink anything, I hop on the scale, and my weight was 171 pounds, so down a little bit from yesterday. And I think maybe I'm breaking out of this little, plateau, if you want to even call it that. But my scale is not great. So when I first stepped on it, it said 174 pounds. And then I moved it around a little bit on the ground, so it was like in a more stable spot. And then it said 172 pounds. And then I got off and got back on just to make sure. And then it said 171 pounds. And I ended up hopping off and on like at least 5 times just to make sure the number was right. So I think I'm somewhere between 171 and 172 pounds. Maybe I should get a different scale that's more accurate if I'm going to be like tracking every day and getting so hung up on this number like I seem to be. But I don't know. We'll see. So far, I've just been making it work. But this is actually a really consistent thing that I haven't shared yet, is I will have to weigh myself like maybe 5 times just to make sure that the number is right, because it can move around a bit. I am starting the day with a bunch of veggies and apple slices that I prepped yesterday. I have 4 of those containers ready to go for the next 4 days. We'll see if I get through it all this morning, and then I will switch to my breakfast sweet potato dish that I've been having for the last several days now. I actually decided to start the day with some tea. This tea that I've been having, Mother's Milk, traditional medicinals. Honestly, I love all of their teas. If you've ever tried traditional medicinals, I highly recommend. Their throat coat is also really good, and their stress ease. I added some soy milk to this like I usually do. I love soy milk in my tea, and I drank all of this morning. Then I moved on to this container of baby carrots, bell peppers, cucumber, celery, and apple slices. And it took me a little while to get through this, but I did end up eating everything. Later that morning, I moved on to my breakfast that I've been having lately of Japanese sweet potato overnight oats style. So this is roasted sweet potato with the skin removed, and I had it soaking overnight in a little bit of soy milk with sliced apple, frozen wild blueberry, banana, and cinnamon. And then when I took it out of the fridge, I put it in the microwave for a few minutes and then added a little bit more soy milk. And this was so delicious. I ate the whole thing, and it's a pretty good size portion of food as usual. It filled me up for a while. Then I had a super late lunch. This was kind of an early dinner of steamed broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots with green lentils, or I'm sorry, actually these are red lentils. Potato, I juiced half a lemon on there, added a bunch of jalapeno and hummus. And this is my favorite hummus. This is a local brand to where I live called Asmar's. It has really good ingredients, and the flavor is just amazing. They make it fresh, and yeah, I love it. This was a huge bowl of food, definitely like a couple of pounds of food, and I did end up eating all of it. It took me a little while, but it kept me pretty full. I was pretty hungry later that evening, so I had a little bit of rice that we had left over in the fridge with some coconut aminos. It is the next morning. I didn't get a chance to film an outro last night. I ended up going to bed pretty early with my son around 8:30, and I didn't have any movement yesterday. We didn't go for a walk. It was freezing cold outside. Um, I was too wiped out by the end of the day to do any strength training, and I didn't do any stretching either. So yesterday was kind of a bust when it came to the movement piece, but I'm hoping to get in some today. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Let me know how things are going for you on your weight loss journey, and I will check back in with you for day 35.